Hi, I'm Missy from on William Street. This week, I'm going to share a little secret. I hate quilting. And it's like, you guys probably wouldn't even think that. It's like, what? She hates quilting? Let me clarify. I love piecing. I love applique. I love paper piecing. I even like binding. I know, I do. To me, it's just relaxing. I don't do the quilting part of it though. That is all Kimmy, and she does an amazing job at it. But there are times when I've got a simple little project that I just need to get done. And I don't have time to wait for the waiting list that we sometimes have to be able to get it on Kimmy's machine. So there are some simple walking foot quilting motifs that we can easily do for some of those small, simple projects that you just want to finish yourself. You want something that's going to be easy that you can do without having to send it out to your quilter like I do. So we're going to walk you through a few of those today and show you some different ways that you can finish up some of those projects on your own. So for my project today, I've got these hot pads that I've created quite a while ago. They've been sitting on my shelf of UFOs and I just need to get them finished up. So I'm going to show you 4 really simple motifs that you can do with some walking foot quilting. So if you're wondering, walking foot quilting, why are you using your walking foot? So walking foot quilting is, the walking foot, what it does is it's going to keep the fabric on the top and the bottom walking at the same time together. So you're not going to end up with any bunches or anything as you're moving along and your batting's kind of in there, and sometimes how the top fabric's going to walk faster than the bottom fabric. The walking foot's going to keep those so that they're walking at the same time. So it's going to keep everything nice and even for you. So I'm going to show you these 4 really simple motifs so that you can finish your own little hot pads. Okay, so I've got my first hot pad and I've gone ahead and I've already made my quilt sandwich. So I've got my quilt top, I've got my batting. I do like 2 layers of batting in my hot pads, and then I've got my back, and I have thrown a few pins in it just to help hold everything in place as we're walking through. So this first motif that we're going to do is straight lines. Very, very simple. Anybody can do it. So we're going to start off on the side and we're just going to sew a straight line all the way down. Then when we get down to the bottom, we're just going to flip it over, and you can kind of decide how much distance you want between each of your lines. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to use my walking foot itself to kind of be that guide along that line for me. Okay, so now that you can see, we've just got our straight lines all the way down, so it's giving us the quilting that we need, and we can go ahead and get this project bound, and it's done. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're actually going to bring in our marking pens. So I'm going to do a diagonal to bring in a little bit of a different look for this one. So we're going to mark this along, just add a line in here that will just help us follow along. So I'm going to do 1 on each diagonal. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how you can do some simple echoing with your walking foot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sew along those lines that we just created, and then we're going to add some echoing stitches in here to finish this off. Okay, so this is our finished motif with just highlighting and just kind of echoing each of those lines. Now we're going to move on to the next one. So for this one, I've gone ahead and I have made one line all the way across. And what we're going to do is we're going to sew that line to divide this into two different sections. And then one section, we're going to go ahead and echo all going the same direction as that line. And then on the second section, we're going to go ahead and do the opposite direction. Okay, so this one is finished, so we've got our motif with diagonals going opposite directions of each other, and we're going to go ahead and pull the fourth one. So for this one, we've gone ahead and we've marked those lines going each direction, and what we're going to do is we're going to sew along those lines to break this up into 4 different squares, and then we're going to do a straight edge stitch going this way on that one, and then again in the kitty corner one, and then we're going to go the opposite direction in the other 2. Okay, so those are our 4 different motifs. Our finished one right here, the last one with the going the different directions. So these are great, super simple, easy ways to quilt a project of any size. You don't have to just do these on small projects. You can do them on a full-size quilt. Just block out your directions of how you want to go, unless you're doing your straight quilting all the way from top to bottom or from side to side. But you can even mix it up a little bit and kind of combine some of these if that's really what you want to do as well. So hopefully we've taught you a little bit of tricks. Pull out your walking foot, see how great it can be to get some of those UFOs finished up that are just sitting in the closet. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to our videos so you don't miss anything that we're coming up with. So we always have new videos every week, and we want to teach you the little tricks and things that we learn as we go and those that we're learning. So don't forget to subscribe to our page so you don't miss anything, and we'll see you next week.